Hey, it's Metal Dave Glessner with you on TooFastToDie.com. I'm here today to talk about the brand new album from LA Guns 2017. It's called The Missing Piece. Of course, this is the first album in 15 years to feature the reunion of singer Phil Lewis and guitarist Tracii Guns. And man, was the wait well worth it. This thing is slamming from top to bottom. If you're a fan of classic LA Guns, you're going to need this record. It stands up nicely along the self-titled record, Cocked and Loaded and Hollywood Vampires. Also fits in nicely alongside some of the lesser-known collaborations between Phil and Tracii, Man in the Moon and Waking the Dead. Criminally overlooked records. Go check those out as well. Back to this one, The Missing Piece, 2017, LA Guns. Phil and Tracii, of course. The band is rounded out by bassist Johnny Martin, guitarist Michael Grant, and drummer Shane Fitzgibbon. It starts off with a song called All the Same to Me. It's got that classic sleazy LA Guns vibe, upbeat, banging, kind of sexy, kind of grooving, high velocity. The same can be said for the follow-up track Speed. You may have seen the video. That one also is a barn burner. There is a song on here that's my favorite for the time being anyway, called Don't Bring a Knife to a Gunfight. That song just takes flight, man. It's got some great backup vocals that kind of push it along, give it some added momentum. It's the kind of song you hear and makes you want to drive fast. Elsewhere, there's some ballads. LA Guns always did the ballads really well. There's a song on here called Christine that could pass for a cross between, say, The Ballad of Jane and Crystal Eyes. There's a song on here called The Flood is the Fault of the Rain. You may have heard that one. They just released a video for it. Kind of has a 70s classic rock vibe to it, kind of a slow burn blues rock jam. It reminds me in places of Bad Company's Ready for Love. Not sure why, but for what it's worth. Also, the title track and the closing track, Gave It All Away. Also, Stretch and Breathe. I don't want to say these songs are epic. That's not the right word, but they're certainly more orchestrated than some of the more blow the doors off type of songs that LA Guns does. They branch out a little bit. They breathe. Phil Lewis sounds amazing on this record. The guy sounds as good today as he sounded in 1989, and that's saying a lot. His voice adds a lot of character and personality and emotion to the songs. He can go from a screech to a rasp effortlessly. Definitely a great singer and well suited to the LA Guns team of Tracii and Phil. Tracii, by the way, blazing as always. The dude is criminally underrated, one of the best guitar players of the genre. He never gets mentioned in the same breath as the other 80s guitar heroes, but he certainly deserves to be there, if not right at the top. So, if you are a fan of LA Guns, you're going to need this record. It might be the best hard rock album of the year. I know that's a bold statement, but I'm comfortable standing behind it. It's a masterpiece, man. I've seen them a couple times on tour already promoting this record. They're banging on all cylinders live. Go see them if you can. Meanwhile, check out the new album from LA Guns 2017, the reunion of Phil and Tracii. It's called The Missing Piece. You won't be disappointed.